Jessicabollinger here for your 1-minute tips on relationship. This is tip number 8. And again, I want to thank Margie McCowan for kind of lining all this out. This tip number 8 is ownership of feelings. It might be a little bit longer than 1 minute because this is really, really big and important. When two people have trouble communicating with each other, they inevitably what gets known in our profession is like projection and personalization. In that dance, neither person is taking ownership of their feelings. So it's potentially the destroyer of a good relationship. The projector often resorts to anger, and when this happens, the feelings that come out in the projector's well are not owned. Rather, they're missiled over to someone else. Projected remarks sound like, "You made me feel unimportant," or "You made me feel embarrassed." In reality, all the partner can ever do is trigger or bring up the feelings that are already in the person's well. The partner does not cause them. The feelings of unimportance, shame, guilt, inferiority, rejection have to already be present in the projector's well. Otherwise, these feelings would not come up, regardless of what the partner says. So, Eleanor Roosevelt said it best, "No one can make you feel inferior unless you consent to it." To break the habit of projection in relationship, it's helpful to start the conversation with, "I know these feelings are more about me than you, but it would really help me if I could process them with you." Notice the different response you get from your partner when you take ownership of your feelings. The person who you are conversing with will relax and listen because they know that you are not going to dump what is not theirs onto them. Now, the personalizers, on the other hand, often feel pain, hurt, or rejection frequently of their own making. And that happens because personalizers take what the projector says or how they behave and makes it say something about them. Because the personalizer lacks good boundaries, pain, hurt, and rejection are frequent companions. In good relationships, it's understood that feelings always say more about the person feeling them. And personalizers are like a sponge, taking in everybody else's feelings and behaviors and making those feelings and behaviors say something about them. They take in what's not theirs to own. So personalizing is often present when a partner says, "If my spouse loved me, they wouldn't say that," or "If my spouse loved me, they wouldn't do that." But frequently, that's not the case. The unacceptable words or behaviors are more often due to conditioned patterns of communicating, lack of self-love, or unconscious behavior. Those patterns don't necessarily connote lack of love for the partner. Remember, you don't need to be a perfect partner, only a partner open to growth. The task of conscious relationship is to assist each other to grow beyond the unfinished business we bring into relationship. And we do this by listening with compassion and by engaging in loving, respectful feedback when requested what we need. The exchange goes much better than when we begin the dialogue with sentence reference, like, "I know these feelings are more about me than you." Then your partner knows what words or behaviors you would appreciate that would help you feel more emotionally safe. So, peace and love. I know this is a long, it's not a 1-minute tip. It's actually a 4-minute tip. Projection and personalization. Be sure that you take ownership of your own feelings. All right. Peace and love.